Elisa, what are you doing?
My homework?
You're doodling.
I can explain.
We don't have time for this. We have to film.
I'm Elisa.
And I'm Alexis.
And welcome to this week's episode of the Warrior Weekly. Last week, we celebrated homecoming with themed spirit days all week long. Students celebrated Spooky Sleepover Day and Atlas Day. Juniors also won Class Olympics, and the whole school attended the homecoming pep assembly on Friday. The week ended with the homecoming dance on Saturday night.
Last week, the Maine West Fine Arts Department hosted 2 concerts. The Marching Warriors held their indoor showcase on Wednesday to show off their show. Redemption and other tunes played in the season to parents and friends. Last Thursday, Maine West also hosted the Displays Choral Festival with students from District 62 singing with the Maine West Choir. Students from District 207 and District 62 sang Lean on Me together to end the concert.
And now to Jade for your sports update.
What's up, Warriors? It's Jade with your sports update. The boys varsity team ended their season on October 24th against Niles West with a score of 14-20. Congratulations on a great season, boys. The girls varsity volleyball team also ended their season on October 28th against Lane Tech with a score of 0-2. Congratulations to the girls on a successful season. Winter sports are starting at Maine West, and open gyms for badminton and wrestling have started. Girls gymnastics tryouts are coming up on Monday, November 10th from 3:45 to 5:45 in A-Wing Gym. That's all for this week's sports update, and now let's check in with your varsity fencing team.
This is Ivan checking in with your varsity fencing team about their feelings going into the season and some things that are going to change from last year's season.
One of my major thoughts is I'm going to need more people.
Definitely the championship. I am trying to place top 20th this year at least. So.
Okay, well, last season, I would say we had a disappointing ending to our season.
I think I want to go a little bit more like intense, I guess, on practices. I was a lot more laid back last year, and it kind of showed because our JV was not ready for their championship. So I think I want to go a little bit like more drill focused, more actually practice focused.
This is Ivan for WMTH News.
Raíces and the Multilingual Club held their Dia de los Muertos event last Tuesday. To tell you more is Preston.
La semana pasada, Maine West celebró un evento de Día de los Muertos en el área común inferior.
So tonight we're celebrating the Day of the Dead, or Dia de los Muertos, and basically it means like you come together with your families and you celebrate the people who have died in your families, like, or pets, or I don't know, celebrities. It really doesn't matter. If you want to celebrate someone's death, then that's what you do with Dia de los Muertos, and that's what we're doing here tonight.
Y su significado varía pues de lo que siente la persona personalmente.
Había actividades para los estudiantes y familiares también.
So far in this event, we have a movie playing, face painting, decorations, papel picado, you can draw.
Una parte más importante del evento fueron las ofrendas en cual los estudiantes trajeron comida y recuerdos de sus familiares que habían fallecido.
We put a picture up of Teddy, which is Miss Hoover's service dog that unfortunately passed away. And we put a picture up to remember him as a community so we could really celebrate him.
Este evento era muy importante y miembros del Club Raíces pudieron disfrutar la cultura mexicana y tradiciones.
Esta clase de eventos son importantes para Maine West debido a la diversidad cultural que existe y también debido a la herencia mexicana que existe aquí en este país especialmente, que también honra a todos los mexicanos que se encuentran en nuestra escuela.
Esto fue Preston Imanov con WMTH News.
And now to this week's episode of the Maine Minute, featuring your school's announcements in a minute or less.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Maine Minute. Key Club is collecting new and gently used shoes and boots for those in need. Please drop your donations in the green gurney in the front rotunda through November 21st. Math team meets after school in B205 and B217. Speech team meets today and tomorrow after school from 3:30 to 5 in C201. Video game club meets tomorrow from 3 to 4 in the library. ASL club meets tomorrow from 3 to 3:45. GSA club meets today from 3 to 3:45. Computer Science Club meets in B211 from 3:15 to 4:15. Scholastic Bowl meets Monday from 3:30 to 4:30. Ceramics Club meets Monday from 3:30 to 4. German Club meets Monday from 3 to 4. If you purchased last year's yearbook, you can pick up your spring supplement in the main office. West's Got Talent premieres next week in the Maine West Auditorium on Thursday, November 13th through the weekend. Tickets are on sale in the bookstore. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Maine Minute.
Warrior Weekly loves to highlight musicians in our community. To close our show, here's Deanna Torres.
Hi, I'm Deanna. I'm in chamber choir and I'm singing Touched by Cat's Eye.
Look, do you like my drawing? It's Aldworth.
It's interesting.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Warrior Weekly.
See you next week.
Tuesday, I was waiting near the phone. Tuesdays wasn't hearing from you. Yeah, what can I say? Oh, baby, I was getting bored. Thursday, I was losing interest. Friday, you were out there in the cold. Weekend, you already missed it. I was moving on, cause you were moving too slow. Sometimes I'm alone, still